Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. We have a beautiful video today. I noticed that it is the new year, and you guys are like, hey, what's going on? Happy New Year. Only one person in the comments said that. So I was like, hey, listen, Happy New Year to you too. Thank you very much. I do appreciate all the work that you guys are putting in. You're letting me know what's going on. You're telling me what I have to upgrade on the channel, and it is amazing. All right, so what do we have today? So one of the things we're looking at, if you can actually see it clearly on the table right now, is this is a special, very special class of gold scrap. Okay. Now, what we're looking at, and I'm going to move the tripod a bit and move this up right now to make sure that you guys actually have that here so you can clearly see what we're looking at. This here is 2.5 pounds of gold fingers, chips, cards, parts, and circuit boards. This is a special set of gold scrap. Okay. Now, what this actually has inside of it, and we're going to look at this very carefully because I want to make sure we go through it right now. There's about 9 different things in here. So I'm going to be very clear. Now, I did win this on an auction on eBay right now. Okay. It's about 2.5 pounds. I paid about $100 for it right now. And I'm very glad that I did. So let's go over this right now and why it's important. Okay. First thing we're going to do is look at a piece like this. Okay. Now, this piece here, you can clearly see it. And I want to get something to point at right now. Let's look at this here. Okay. This here is a very nice solid stream, if you can see it, of just straight gold. And this is beautiful. Now, I am going to have to reverse electroplate this. However, some of the solder will actually come off as you do have pieces here. So what I can do is before I put this to reverse electroplate it, I'll take a pliers and pull this part off right here, which will definitely be beneficial. Okay, now that's just one type piece. Let's look at another piece. Another piece here, okay, is we can put this straight inside of the copper to reverse electroplate it. We'll have a large copper bin there made out of a cup and wire and put this right in it. And after a few dips in heat, we'll pull it right out. Okay, now we have another piece like this. This piece here is going to be not as tricky. I believe this comes out right now. I might need a pliers to pull this out because this stuck in there. All right, perfect, beautiful. Now, I love this here. This is beautiful, nice, double-sided, thin piece, thin waver right now. Okay, now here is one of the things I want to talk about. We're going to have to reverse electroplate this, but we can't put it on a side because the gold is going to go inside of there. So we have to put this on, dip it in, and dip it out right now. But it has gold plating on the inside and the outside. So we have to be very careful how we actually end up doing that. Okay. Now, if we look at another piece here, this piece was a special, what we call miscellaneous RAM, which is from Dell, because we have the gold finger part here, but we also have the gold dots here. Anytime you see gold dots here, they're very nice. So we can go ahead and put that out. This will also get dumped inside of the piece there. Now let's look at some other pieces here. We have something that says Crestron Electronics. Now, in the previous videos, you will see I actually do have Crestron equipment. Okay, which is very, very good. I do have some of this. It's made in the USA, and you might be able to actually look at the numbers there. But this is, again, another beautiful finger piece right now. I would pay if someone had these by the pound. This is beautiful. Here, we have one of the best pieces that I definitely do want to talk about. The entire side of this piece is practically gold. Beautiful reverse electroplate. Now, this part here is for an antenna to attach to it. So this may go to a set-top box, Comcast, Verizon, Xfinity. It may go to that part right there, or even a 5G antenna part or a house part to give it more range. Okay, this will go for the remote that is not IR as well. Okay, let's open this up here. This may just be plastic. Yes, it's plastic. It's a very, very nice piece. Okay. Very nice pieces here. This looks like a plug in and play. I'll take a pliers and push this part out. It is as thin as the print chip pieces, which is very, very nice. Okay, we have another piece here. We're going to have to pull this apart somehow. All right, I have to be careful because the plastic parts will break and I don't want it to snap and then throw all the pieces all over. Okay, something like this is very thin. It came from something. I would like to know if I can order scrap versions of these. Never be afraid to order scrap versions of gold online. If you can get your hands on it and it's a good price, you can. Here we actually have the antenna part here. This part appears to be the actual female to the antenna that would go on the outside of a board. So the male part was attached to possibly a hand radio. And as I'm turning this, the inside is turning as well. So this would be the female part that goes out. Now this part I haven't really seen in a while. But this is nice round gold plating. I would keep this, but I'm going to have to get rid of that there as well. All right. Now here we do have print dot pieces here, and I can tell you that because this is what goes onto the ink cartridge, which would be a Canon inkjet, which would actually be pretty good. Again, Canon makes very good printers right now. I believe they're $1 billion company as well. They're still making their money. Don't knock Canon. Canon's still doing it, okay? And we're looking in here, and what we're looking at is bits and oh man, I love this. I gotta contact the person that gave this to me. Oh my god. Okay, let me explain something about this. These right here used to come in sets of 20 pounds or so, actually about 200 pounds. And I used to buy them from a gentleman on eBay for a very good price at the time. However, he has ceased bid on eBay. But if you find these specific things, 4 square gold dots, a little chip here, and a flat black back there, buy them. Buy them by the pound, buy them by the board there. Right now, yes, these. Oh, man, I used to love these right here. I used to buy them from this guy. I have maybe 198 pounds of these that I have yet to actually reverse electroplate. Okay, the chips are very good. They possibly have gold. I'll possibly get a pound of them. If not, I'll throw them out. But I used to buy these things at 80 pounds, 100 pounds, 60 pounds. If I ever see them again, just like these, if you're watching this video and you know what the name of these things are, let me know. Let me know. I want to know what the name is, okay? But yeah, I used to buy those things in the pot. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. PCW. ECW. 94 volt. Yeah, you had to throw this out. This was going to contain 90. This was going to scratch up. 94 volts is going to go with that. And we got some RAM pieces here. This is a beautiful set of gold scrap. I can go through this for hours and find different types, different pieces, different scrap chips. I hate when they have screws in there because it does add to the weight. And I'm like, I didn't pay for that. I can't use that. All right. But this is an example of some of the most beautiful things you'll find right now. And I'll put this in a Ziploc bag. Oh, no, you didn't. Look at you. Yes, yeah. I don't think that's bronze or brass. Yeah, we're going to have to dip that. Oh, yeah, that's hard. We're going to have to dip that in. Definitely reverse electroplate in that bad boy. Again, this is the number one reason, and here we got a chip, why you have to sift through stuff. Whenever you buy things, or you get things, or you order things, or you do gold scrap, and you look at your stuff, always dig through it, okay? I'm digging through here, and I'm finding stuff like this. He probably threw this in there because this might have come from a sale. You never know. And I would have passed it up right now because I wouldn't have cared. Always double check and triple check all of your stashes. You never know what you find. All right, look at this stuff here. This is just absolutely insane, the amount of gold scrap here. Again, 2.5 pounds for less than $100. Yeah, I'm down. All right, guys, I'm going to upload this bad boy, and you guys have a good day. Pro Dumpster Diver out.